What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Race.
Descendants 4, the highly anticipated continuation of Disney's beloved Descendants franchise, has been a hot topic of discussion among fans since its announcement. While the anticipation for new adventures with the offspring of Disney's iconic villains is palpable, one speculation that has been circulating pertains to the fate of Carlos DeVille, portrayed by the late Cameron Boyce. Specifically, fans have been wondering whether Carlos's funeral will be depicted in Descendants 4. However, it is important to note that it is highly unlikely for Carlos's funeral to be shown in Descendants 4. This assertion is rooted in several compelling reasons that revolve around the sensitivities surrounding the untimely passing of Cameron Boyce, the challenges of addressing such a somber event in a family-friendly Disney movie, and the franchise's focus on celebrating life and hope rather than dwelling on loss. Why the funeral? Firstly, Cameron Boyce's untimely death in 2019 sent shockwaves through the entertainment world, particularly among his young fans who had grown to love him as Carlos DeVille. Given the emotional impact of his passing, Disney and the Descendants franchise would likely want to approach this delicate subject matter with great sensitivity. Depicting Carlos's funeral could potentially reopen wounds for fans and cast members, making it a challenging decision for the creators. Secondly, Descendants has always been known for its upbeat, colorful, and whimsical portrayal of classic Disney villains' offspring. The franchise's core theme revolves around the idea that even the descendants of evil characters can choose their own paths and be heroes. Introducing a funeral scene laden with grief and sorrow may disrupt the franchise's tone and message. It could be jarring for younger viewers and might not align with the overall spirit of the series. Descendants has always been about celebrating life, friendship, and the power of good over evil. Introducing a funeral scene may divert the narrative focus away from these positive themes, potentially overwhelming the storyline with grief and loss. This shift in tone could alienate the franchise's target audience and dilute the sense of wonder and adventure that fans have come to expect. While fans may have speculated about Carlos's funeral being depicted in Descendants 4, it is highly improbable due to the sensitive nature of the topic, the desire to maintain the franchise's cheerful tone, and the intention to honor Cameron Boyce's memory in a respectful manner. Descendants 4 is more likely to continue its tradition of celebrating life, friendship, and the triumph of good, leaving the mourning process for Carlos DeVille to be remembered in other ways, ensuring that his legacy remains a positive and heartwarming one within the Descendants universe. The potential inclusion of Carlos's funeral in Descendants 4 could indeed serve as a catalyst for significant character development among the main cast. Carlos DeVille, portrayed by the late Cameron Boyce, was a beloved character in the franchise, and his untimely passing presents an opportunity for the remaining characters to grow, cope with loss, and demonstrate resilience. Nevertheless, several reasons suggest that Carlos's funeral is unlikely to be depicted in the film. Firstly, the narrative constraints of Descendants 4 pose a substantial challenge. While exploring the emotional aftermath of Carlos's death and depicting a funeral could be a poignant storyline, it requires a significant amount of screen time. The Descendants films are known for their fast-paced, action-packed plots, and introducing such a somber element could disrupt the film's overall pacing. With limited runtime, it may be difficult to delve deeply into the emotional journeys of the characters in the context of a funeral. The Descendants franchise has always featured a multitude of characters, each with their own unique storylines and arcs. Carlos's death would undoubtedly have a ripple effect on the characters like Evie, Mal, Jay, and others. However, balancing these multiple character arcs while giving them the attention they deserve could prove challenging. The inclusion of Carlos's funeral may divert focus away from other plot lines and character development, leaving some characters underdeveloped or their stories unresolved. Moreover, the franchise may opt to honor Cameron Boyce's memory and the character of Carlos in a different, more positive way. Given the impact that both the actor and character had on fans, The creators may choose to celebrate Carlos's life rather than dwelling on his death. This approach would align with the franchise's central message of redemption, friendship, and choosing one's own path. Firstly, addressing a character's death, especially one as beloved as Carlos DeVille, can be emotionally heavy and potentially distressing for the franchise's young audience. The Descendants films have been known for their colorful, whimsical, and upbeat tone, mirroring the essence of Disney magic. Introducing a funeral scene laden with grief and sorrow would starkly contrast with the light-hearted atmosphere that has been a hallmark of the series. Young viewers may find it difficult to process such a somber and mature theme within the context of a Disney movie. Furthermore, the franchise has always been about celebrating life, hope, and the power of making positive choices. It conveys a message of redemption and the ability to overcome one's villainous heritage. Depicting Carlos's funeral could shift the narrative focus away from these core themes, potentially confusing or disheartening the younger audience. Disney is renowned for its ability to tell stories that resonate with children and their families while maintaining age-appropriate content. A funeral scene may be deemed too emotionally complex for the intended viewers. Given these considerations, the creators of Descendants 4 may choose to handle Carlos's death in a more subtle or off-screen manner to preserve the franchise's established tone. They may opt for alternative storytelling methods, such as characters reflecting on their memories of Carlos, or finding ways to honor his legacy that align with the film's family-friendly approach. The Descendants franchise has always been geared towards a younger audience, and introducing a character's funeral would likely disrupt the cheerful and positive atmosphere that has defined the series. Protecting the younger viewers from experiencing these intense emotions is paramount. Disney has a long-standing tradition of creating family-friendly entertainment that is both entertaining and safe for children. Introducing a funeral scene that could trigger profound emotional responses may not align with this commitment to providing age-appropriate content. Furthermore, the Descendants franchise has consistently revolved around themes of friendship, love, and self-discovery. It encourages viewers to believe in the power of making positive choices and rising above one's origins. A funeral scene with its inherent focus on grief and loss would diverge from these core themes. It could disrupt the franchise's direction and dilute the sense of hope and optimism that has been a cornerstone of the series. To maintain the franchise's intended direction, the creators may opt for alternative ways to address Carlos's absence without delving into darker and more emotionally challenging themes. They could choose to honor his memory through positive and uplifting means, such as characters reflecting on their fond memories of him, or finding ways to carry forward his legacy in a way that aligns with the franchise's overall message. In conclusion, the emotional impact on the young audience, coupled with the need to maintain the franchise's direction and themes, makes it highly unlikely for Carlos's funeral to be depicted in Descendants 4. The creators are likely to prioritize the emotional well-being of their viewers and find alternative, age-appropriate ways to address Carlos's absence within the context of the series. Let us know in the comment section below about your views on these celebrities and their careers. If you liked the video, do give it a thumbs up and tell us as well. We'll make some more interesting videos for you in the coming time. Thank you for connecting with us. We'll see you in the next one.